Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back here again. A to Z brings you the first juicy news, which is that Jesus loves you. And the second juicy news today is brought from the sports world. So, without much ado, let's hop to it. Deontay Wilder appointed former opponent Malik Scott as his new trainer. This is why he recruited a former rival. So it is being said that it's going to be a very bad night for Fury come this trilogy. New trainer Malik Scott is putting a revenge plan in place for Deontay Wilder ahead of his third fight against Tyson Fury in Las Vegas on July 24th. Deontay Wilder has added Malik Scott, who he once locked out, as his new trainer for his juniors. Wilder will seek revenge against Tyson Fury in their trilogy fight for the WBC Heavyweight Championship on July 24th in Las Vegas. And has made significant changes to his team. Mark Breland, who threw in the towel to end Wilder's previous defeat to Fury, has been dispensed with. Jay Diaz remains, but former opponent Scott is the new main man in charge now in Deontay Wilder's team. Very interesting. Malik is my true brother. Now, this is why they're speaking here. Even before me and Malik fought, we were very close, Wilder said in an interview. Throughout our careers, we have always talked, he continued. That is Wilder. He says, I always wanted to bring him in because of his genius and his mindset as a fighter. He's a genius in his mind. He knows what to do, but he just didn't have the athletic body to be able to perform what is in his head. I am the athlete. With instructions and teachings, I am able to perform what he thinks and what he strategizes. Okay, he continued, he said, Scott has revealed how Wilder offered him the lead role in the training. So on the other hand, Malik Scott has revealed how Wilder offered him the lead role in the training team in the aftermath of his second fight with Tyson Fury last February. He further said that is Scott that after the loss against Fury by 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., it was somewhere around there. We were already in motion and putting the play together on what was going on now. That is to say, whatever restructuring that is happening now in Wilder's team is not just something that came all of a sudden. It started right after when he fought Fury and lost. He immediately was already planning, that is, Malik Scott continued. He said he immediately was already planning, like, bro, you are my head guy now. We knew this from day one, that adjustments had to be made and certain things that we wanted to do just have to be put in place. It works perfectly because I believed one of the most imperative things between fighters and training is just not the teaching and learning. It's the chemistry, the bond. So in this case, with my mentality and my experience and my bossing brain mixed with our chemistry, mixed with everything, he is receptive to and learning now. It's going to be a bad night for Fury come this trilogy, Scott added. So in case you don't know, Scott was an American heavyweight who retired with 38 wins from 42 fights. In 2014, Scott challenged Wilder but was knocked out in 94 seconds. The fight opportunity came up, set Scott that for that all 3 months of preparation we didn't talk, nothing like that. We all know what the result was. That didn't deteriorate our relationship because business is business. Someone has to lose and someone has to win. So Wilder has known Scott since a training camp for Vitaly Klitschko, and his former rival has regularly helped him prepare for major fights. I've never seen anyone like Malik, Wilder said. I always wanted to bring him into the team, but the position was always occupied, and I'm a loyal person. Sometimes people dismiss themselves when you are left with no choice but to get rid of some people. Wilder continues. He further says, now things are open. It was a no-brainer. So right after the Fury fight, we started coming up with strategies and plans. It wasn't a hard decision, and he has been in all my camps, but never wanted to step on anyone's toes. Now he has filled that spot. He is in a different position. I've got a great team established. So this is Wilder's statement. So wonderful, wonderful, guys. So this is how we have for you.